YouTube. This is my first video, so please be nice. And I guess that this channel is going to be an extension of my blog, which is aforangela.com. It's everything Angela from A to Z, and my very first video will be a luxury bag video. So this isn't going to be a luxury handbags channel or beauty products channel, but it just so happens that my first video will be a luxury handbags video, and by the title obviously you know what it's going to be, but I will pretend like you don't, I guess. I wanted to make this video because when I was choosing my bag, I didn't find a lot of information out there about this bag, and I wanted to help other people in case they are looking to purchase this bag as well. If you have a YouTube video about this particular bag or style, thank you so much. I definitely watched it, and let's get started. So I will do my unboxing. My bag came in this box. It's huge. Probably I wouldn't, I mean, it's just taking up a lot of space, so I don't know. I mean, boxes are fun to get because, you know, it's like a present. And it was a present. I got this in October, so it's January now, it's just a couple months. But I will go ahead and open the box. So once you open the box, the bag comes in its dust bag. Oh, I gotta put this down. Okay. So the bag comes in this dust bag here, and then inside the dust bag is my Speedy 30 Mon Monogram with the strap. And then right now my bag is full of stuff because I just used it, but typically inside this bag comes these kind of plastic air baggies to keep it shape. And I know in a lot of other videos people show the authentication card. Yeah, I have mine in my bag, but it's just not relevant to the video. This bag also comes with the lock right here. The lock has keys to it, so the idea is that you are supposed to lock the zipper pulls. Because originally when Louis Vuitton came out with this bag, it was meant to be for luggage. So of course, if you have luggage, you're gonna lock it. It does come with keys. I keep my keys inside the pouch. Here. Anyway, so I thought I would just go through what the Mon Monogram process is like, what you can do with the bag, why I chose this bag in particular. So let's get started. So this bag, the Mon Monogram service really is that you can print your monogram onto the bag and have some stripes. So I guess the most important thing to know is that the Mon Monogram doesn't come in every single canvas. So Damier Bien or Damier Azur, it only comes in the monogram canvas, which maybe is given away by its name, but at the same time, just to be super clear, that's what you can get monogrammed, and it's only limited to certain pieces, so you can't get everything in the collection monogrammed. The luggage, the Neverfulls, the Speedies, passport covers, agendas, and a couple of small, I think like key rings you can do. Oh, and I've seen like 1 or 2 wallets you can do as well. So, price. Mon Monogram is quite a bit more expensive. The regular Speedy without the strap is retailing for $9.70 US. With the strap, it retails for $3.90. And then to get the monogram, is another $400. So that puts you at $17.90 for this bag. Of course, if you get a smaller bag, it's going to cost less. But what's interesting about the Mon Monogram and what really drew me to it is, of course, that you get to personalize it. So when I was looking around in the Louis Vuitton store about what I wanted to buy, I have to admit I'm not a LV addict. I know a lot of girls are. I like LV, but usually the bags are quite structured and I think a little bit more mature for my style. I think I'm a little bit more casual, but still classy. And I really wanted a Louis Vuitton piece to add to my collection, so I already have the LV Artsy and a couple of smaller goods. But those aren't iconic handbag pieces, and I think when it comes to Louis Vuitton, the Speedy is the most iconic bag there is. And I just didn't think about myself owning the Speedy, I guess, until I was at the Causeway Bay, Hong Kong Louis Vuitton store, and they had an entire display of Mon Monogram items. And when I saw all the Mon Monograms, I thought that it's really special, and that's something I really wanted. So I went home and I did my research, and online, actually, if you go to louisvuitton.com, you can see all the different variations Mon Monogram has to offer, so you can play around with your custom bag online. So I guess I will walk through what you can do with your Mon Monogram. So the first thing is that you pick your stripes. So you can see right now that I have 2 stripes going down. You can have these stripes like this, or you can inverse the colors so that you have the Bordeaux first and the Ivoire second. You can have what I call a racing stripe, so it's 1 thick stripe in the middle and then 2 thinner stripes on either side. So the outside stripes will be the same color and the thick middle stripe will be one color. You can have that same racing stripe going across here or here. Alternatively, you can have this double line going here or here. You can opt to have no stripe if you want. And in the middle here where your initials are, for the Speedy 30, you have a choice of small initials or big initials. I know with the Neverfulls and the MM and the GM, you also have this option. I'm not sure if the smaller bags like the PM or the 25 have that same option. You know, the big might be too overwhelming on the bag. But I chose small, and you can choose 2 letters or 3 letters. I just chose to have 2 letters because my middle initial is T. So I didn't think ATM looked great on the bag. So that's why I've opted for 2 initials. And the other thing you can do is have a dot in between your initials. I didn't choose the dot. If I had 3 initials, I might choose the dot just so it's clear. But with 2, I felt I liked them more together. Also with these initials, you can inverse the color. So I could have had the Ivoire on top and the burgundy on the bottom, but I liked the burgundy on top and the white behind it, so it made it pop. I thought with the Ivoire on top, it was a little bit too much of a contrast. So I didn't choose that. There are a lot of different colors you can choose for these stripes. There's violet, there's gray, there's black, there's yellow, there's orange, there's green, there's light green, there's fuchsia, there's red, there's blue, it's like a marine blue. Yeah, there's a bunch of colors you can choose, and again, I chose Ivoire and burgundy, and it really took me a long time to choose my colors. And the reason why is because, of course, I think when you're trying to invest in a bag, you want it to be long-lasting. And I thought about colors that would look good on the canvas itself. So what really looked good on this brown color and also what works with my wardrobe. So, sorry, my screen just blacked out there and then can see myself. So, anyways, so what went with my wardrobe? And I wear a lot of black, denim, white, gray, tan, navy, khaki, like khaki green. That's about it, really. So I wanted something classic that matched all those colors and was also a year-round color. And of course, these colors had to go well together. And if you go to the store, actually, they have a booklet. And in the booklet, you can see all the colors on the canvas. I really recommend doing that because the colors online really don't look like the colors in store. And even when I got this bag, I mean, maybe you can see that this burgundy, it actually looks more brick red. And in the store, the book is faded. You know, it's people are touching it. It's been out for a long time. So you can kind of see where the colors are going to transition later on. And later on, this color looks more burgundy. And right now the ivoire looks quite white, I think. In the book, you'll see that the ivoire changes. Like, it has more of a pink undertone to it, which I don't love, but here we are. Anyways, so if I didn't choose the burgundy, actually I really liked the mustard color with the ivory. I thought it was very nice. It was a little bit too collegiate for me. Although I thought that the mustard was an all year round color. It was a nice pop. It matched all my outfits. And also the marine blue was quite nice, but a little bit dark. So I think the thing you need to remember with this bag is that it's already brown. So colors like black look quite dark on it. A dark green looks very dark. So you don't see the stripes as much. So what's fun with getting a Mon Monogram is that you get to pick the inside color of your bag. So I chose burgundy. You can only choose either its classic brown or one of the two colors you picked. So you can't choose, like I couldn't choose violet, for example. I didn't choose that color. So here you can see I chose the burgundy color. And I don't know why, actually, there's some like whiteness on here. I've only used this bag maybe 6 times. So I don't know why that's there. But that being said, these bags are custom made. So it's not like they just have a ton of bags lying around and then you pick your Mon Monogram colors and your initials and then they take the bag off the shelf and then they paint it. No, the bag is from scratch. It's, you know, a flat piece of canvas. They paint it for you and they put your initials on it. And all these bags are made in France. So that means it takes 6 to 8 weeks delivery time. And I have read that some people get their bags sooner. You know, I heard about somebody getting their bag, I think, in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks definitely. But it really did take 8 weeks for my bag. I placed my order in August and I got it in October. So that's something to think about if it's going to be a gift for somebody else, because it definitely takes time to get this bag. Oh, I guess another thing I should mention is that the bag is custom made just for you. And I would have thought that means that the bag is going to come out perfect. When I got the bag, actually, it had a tiny mark on it. Well, I guess now it's kind of tough because I've used the bag, but, you know, on one of these little strap reinforcement things, there was like kind of like a small scuff. Yeah, it bothered me a little bit, but I mean, now it has like a couple of little scuffs here, so I guess it's okay. Just, you know, when you expect that, you get a brand new bag that it's perfect, but it was almost perfect. So let's see, over time, I should tell you that I have read some people's paint starts chipping. I mean, I haven't had my bag very long, so it hasn't chipped. I've also heard that if you go back to the store, they're very good about fixing it. So I mean, hopefully I don't need to do that, but that's something to think about. It's not waterproof. You know, canvas is not waterproof. And that's what they say about this bag. You know, don't use it in the rain. Don't use it in direct sunlight. Of course, the color will fade. What else? Liner options, the colors, initial options. I guess maybe another good question is why I chose this bag in particular. So like I said, I was looking for a classic bag. I wanted it to last forever, wanted it to be iconic, and I chose this because it really is the most iconic bag Louis Vuitton has, and now it is mine. It has my initials on it, and I chose the 30 size because I really wanted something for travel. So I wanted something in my carry-on that I could put enough stuff in and feel like, you know, that I had enough room. The 25 I thought was a bit small. I mean, it's a little bit more like a baby bag. I mean, I don't know if that makes sense, a baby bag, because they definitely have the nano version, which is so cute. But the 25 for me is a bit small. It doesn't really carry everything that I need. And also, you know, this kind of opening here, I mean, I don't know. I mean, with the 25, just felt like it didn't have as much reach. And 25 it's called 25 because it's 25 centimeters across. And the 30 is 30 centimeters across. The 35 is 35, of course, etc. And the 35 was just too big. I mean, the 35 became not really a purse, you know, like more of a bag. And this was more, yeah, a purse, really. But that I could fit a lot of stuff into. So that's why I chose this. I chose the strap. So a long time ago, you couldn't get a strap at all. And then they came out with the strap that was crossbody. So this strap, this is their newest strap. It can be crossbody. So if it's crossbody, you add in this extra link here. Or it can be a shoulder strap. So I have it on the shoulder strap setting. Oh, actually, I never noticed. There's a D-ring in here. Can you see that? Yeah, D-ring. I mean, in case you want to clip something on there. That's smart. Maybe I'll use that. So, I really loved the shoulder strap option. The crossbody, of course, is good for traveling and you want your hands free. But actually, I don't really like crossbody bags that much, unless it's a smaller bag, you know, I'm going out or something like that. But I chose this this length for now, and I asked the salesperson, you know, because with the patina, if I don't use the middle section strap, is it going to patina differently than the rest of the bag? And he said no, but I mean, I have a little bit hard time believing that because the patina happens with exposure to air and the oils on your hands. So, I mean, hopefully it all turns to the same color in case I ever need to put this midsection in. Otherwise, it will look quite awkward. But I just carry this piece around inside my bag. And I can model the bag for you. So, let me just close it here. So, sorry, let me see that out of the way. So on my arm, it's like this. I am 5'2". Usually if I'm holding it like this, then I put the strap behind. And then on my shoulder, it looks like this. So I think it's quite a nice size of bag for me. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should tell you about this bag. Let me just sit down for a second. I don't think so. I mean, I love this bag. I'm really happy that I got it. I'm thinking about getting the Never Full MM monogrammed. But we'll see, and maybe I will do a what's in my bag video if you guys are interested in that. But until then, thanks for watching. You can subscribe to my channel. Again, it's not going to be a luxury bags channel, but kind of like things I get up to, travel and thoughts, rants, raves. Please visit my website, www.aforangela.com, where I blog every Wednesday, and follow me on Instagram. I love Insta Story. Please leave your comments below. I would love to respond to you. Feel free to message me on Instagram, and have a great day.